Hello, I'm McAllen Mayor Jim Darling. I'd like to show you how community development funds make a big difference in our city. We will take a look at the infrastructure and parks improvements, housing and social service programs, all undertaken with community development funds. Stay with me as we take a look at some of the personal impacts of the program.
Hello, my name is Roel Rodriguez. I'm the McAllen City Manager. Drainage and street improvements are a priority for our community. Annually, we use funding to replace aging infrastructure and help keep our residents safe. Here is how we impact residents' lives.
One of the city's top priorities is storm sewer drainage. In the past 10 years, several $1 million in community development funds have been used to improve drainage throughout the city. As a result, older areas of town have experienced low levels of flooding during moderate to severe rain events. In this particular area, known as La Vista and 24th Street, the new storm sewer lines will act as a bypass and move excess rainfall into the McAuliffe Regional Stormwater Detention Facility. This $500,000 project will alleviate flooding and ponding of water for area residents.
Hi, I'm Sam Saldivar Jr. I'm a previous chair on the Community Development Board and an elected trustee on the McAllen School Board. The city and the school district have long maintained a strong relationship. Community development funds are used to provide playground improvements at qualified elementary schools. These parks are enjoyed by school children during the day and shared with the neighborhood in the evening. Take a look at how CDBG funds impact our community.
City and school district leaders have maintained a cooperative relationship for 40+ years. Through the Community Development Program, funds have been used to install playground equipment, provide walking and jogging trails, construct pavilions, and improve play areas on school campuses. Children can enjoy these facilities during school hours, while the community can benefit from these improvements in the evenings, weekends, and even during the summer. This successful partnership has provided a healthier quality of life for countless neighborhoods.
Hello, my name is Karen Valdez. I'm currently the chair for the Community Development Board in McAllen, Texas. Prior to serving on this board, I spent a number of years serving on the board of the largest nonprofit housing provider in our region. Through my participation on these boards, I have been blessed to witness hundreds of low and moderate income families receive the keys to their new homes as they realize the American dream. Please listen to one such example and understand the impact of community development funds on the Zapata family.
93-year-old Victoria Zapata only had dreams of owning her own home, but with the assistance of Affordable Homes of South Texas and their New Beginnings program, her dream is coming true. Victoria's daughter, Adela Zapata, says her mother's home was falling down around her.
This house needs a lot of repair from the bottom to the top. And right there in the corner where she was sleeping, I had to move her bed to the window because on the corner there was a big pour, and I put 3 or 4 buckets in there too, so the water wouldn't get onto her.
When Victoria married her husband, Rogelio Zapata, in her 20s, they quickly had 3 children. As the family grew, Rogelio enlisted in the Army and left to fight in World War II.
And what he promised her, she said, you see, Vika, I'm going over there to fight for my country. But when I return, I'm gonna make you your big house.
Sadly, the 23-year-old Army soldier never came home. Victoria was only left with beautiful memories and his Purple Heart. But her dream of a new home was gone. As a single mother, she had to maintain a home and raise 3 children. Even worse, Victoria lost her eyesight from poor medical care. The New Beginnings program has given her renewed hope.
The New Beginnings program is solely for elderly clients 62 years of age and older. And basically what the program does is identify clients that are living in really substandard living conditions. The house is just moldy or leaky and lack of insulation, can't be repaired.
Myra Martinez from Affordable Homes of South Texas says the elderly living with fixed incomes in substandard housing can't make improvements or build a new home.
And with the help of McAllen CDBG, we demolish the house and build them a new frame home on their lot. And then all the client has to do is pay back $1 a year for the house, plus pay for property taxes on their own.
For years to come, Victoria will be able to live comfortably in her own home, having relatives coming to help her and having treasured sleepovers with her grandchildren. Adela keeps on reminding her it's only a few more weeks before she can move in.
It's huge, and I told my mom, you should see the big house you have. It's a dream, and your dream is coming true. Like, my dad, he told you he was gonna go back there and fight for his country, and there's your dream.
As Victoria sits patiently waiting for her new home, she can only imagine how much her life will change, from an old dilapidated house to her modern new home. Sometimes it isn't too good to be true, and you can live the American dream.
Hi, my name is Omar Quintanilla. I am a previous chair of the Community Development Board and a current newly elected city official for the city of McAllen. No one can discount the broad impacts of social services programs funded by community development. Follow along as we hear the impact of the Meals on Wheels program for homebound elderly families.
This visit is something the Garzas look forward to every day.
Good morning. This program is the best thing that the government has done for us.
For a decade now, the Garzas have been receiving a healthy, balanced meal from Amigos del Valle, a nonprofit created to provide nutrition, transportation, and housing services to senior citizens in South Texas. For elderly residents in McAllen, much of that funding comes from the McAllen Community Development Block Grant.
This is God sent. God sent. That's what it is. So what it is, and that's the only way I can put it.
In the last 15 years, McAllen CDBG has contributed $250,000 to help feed about 150 homebound elderly residents.
Hot dogs and vecinos train, or hamburgers, chicken burgers, or just a lot of stuff that it's good. All of the food that they bring is good.
Monday through Friday, the meals are hand-delivered to their front door, free of charge.
How you doing today?
A lot of the seniors live alone, can't provide for themselves. Families either no longer around or are working. So it is because of the meal that they're able to at least take that one full nutritious meal that the state requires that the elderly take.
Sylvia Garza says this has been her salvation. 10 years ago, her husband of 61 years had heart surgery, followed closely by a stroke. Now diabetes has taken a toll on the former mailman, and Daniel recently had a foot amputated. Sylvia is his round-the-clock caregiver. This meal is a welcome relief.
I can't do it all by myself. I have to take care of him like he's, taking care of a baby. Like I have to do everything. And besides, to make the food and this and that, and by having this food already prepared and brought to me, that's God sent.
But it's the friendship they've built over the years with Rick Ponce that the Garzas most look forward to.
He's one of the nicest persons I've ever met.
Toni, Cadena, the nutrition director for Amigos del Valle, says that bond is sometimes the only interaction the elderly in their program have with the outside world.
When our seniors get the meal, the city of McAllen through the CDBG funding is also providing someone that comes to the home every day. And it's that personal contact that a lot of them are missing.
So these visits are much more than a hearty meal. It's also fuel for the heart.
Thanks for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed a brief look at the use of our community development funds. At the end of the day, it's our families, our children, and our residents who are positively impacted by community development programs. These dollars go beyond providing an activity. They have long-lasting impacts on our community.